Okay. Are we good? 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 Let me check if my stream is fine. I don't know why my thing is tripping. Let me check if my stream is fine, because we don't got too much time to really waste on this. Oh man, let me just drop the video, but it's fine. I'll watch it afterwards. I'll watch it afterwards, man. So, yeah, so right here. Let me make sure everything is fine. Okay. All good, all good, all good. I think, wait, let me check if, yo, hello? Am I, okay, never mind, I'm live, okay. Alright, we're good, we're good. It's the performance mode thingy, it doesn't indicate anything. But yeah, let me pull up the stream on my computer, real quick. Okay, there we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. I think I'm fine, right? Let's see. Yo, hello? Oh wait. Okay, never mind. I'm live, okay. Alright, we're good, we're good. Okay, there we go. Who is that guy? Who is that sexy motherfucker? Who that sexy motherfucker who's speaking? But yeah, anyways, let's get back on track. Let's get back on track. Alright, so what do we see here? So let's do a fresh analysis, right? So first of all, we gotta compare divergence. Divergence, buddy. Divergence. Alright, so we're gonna check for divergence. Oh my god, my thing looks horrible. But yeah, so right here, we're gonna check for divergence first. So we have a bunch of bearish momentum, but what am I seeing on the higher time frame? We are seeing bearish divergence over here. So overall, I'm expecting bearish divergence. So let's go back to NASDAQ. And seems to be following in the tracks of S&P US 30. So let me check if there's any sweeps here. So it swept liquidity. So let's see what's going on the 15-minute. What's up here? Okay, seems like it swept liquidity over here. Yeah, okay, so it swept liquidity right here. Now it's going on a, it's not really going on a market structure shift. So I'm expecting this high to be broken in order for a proper market structure shift to be made. But anyways, this is besides the point, right? So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna go back to NASDAQ. Alright, so this seems to be the high over here, market structure shift. Alright, so over here I need to see this high properly being broken. But overall we have a bearish divergence, right? I'm a little late, but you get the point. So let's look at the overall daily frame. So let's see where the candle's closed. So it seems like we swept this liquidity over here. So it seems like we're tracing further lower. Let's look at the AMD, if we can construct AMD over here. Let's see. So we had a accumulation. Let me refer to my. I just learned this note today, but apart from that, everything is fine. I just gotta like make sure I'm incorporating this to my trading as well. Let me just quickly. Okay. Yeah, they were fine. But over here, so what we see here is the. Yeah, so over here at the daily candles, where are the daily candles? It's not here, it's supposed to be in my journal. Where's my journal? Where's my journal? Where's my journal? Where's my journal? Okay, so we see over here that we have a power of 3, which is an accumulation, manipulation, and distribution over here. So we see accumulation over here. We have a manipulation because this is close high. So you see over here we have accumulation. No, we don't have accumulation. Let me think. So let's see, we have accumulation, manipulation, and we have distribution, which is this. But now we have, let's see, this is not accumulation. So let's see what's going on here. Okay, so we have bearish divergence overall. It seems to be using this fair value gap as an inverse over here. So you can see this fair value gap has been used as an inverse fair value gap, and it's retrieving towards the sell side liquidity. So overall, the bias that I have over here is it's going to sweep to the sell side liquidity. So what's the bias overall is bearish, but the resistance is getting ever so smaller, but we see a lot of bearish divergence. So we see a huge fair value gap right here. So if anything, I'm expecting a, let's see what's going on in the lower time frame. So it seems like this whole area is a fair value gap. So if we look into the 4 hour time frame, you can see that this fair value gap we have a bit of a market structure shift, but then I'm pretty sure this is just a sweep, so I'm just gonna assume that this is going to take out this swing low, and it's gonna sweep, and then it's going to go higher. But I need to see proper confirmation of this being broken over here. So I need some sort of confirmation, at least this hangi to be broken. So let's go on this 15 minute. Let's see what sort of break we can do. So the swing high seems to be all the way up here. This is a very bearish curve, so we don't want to be on the buyer side of things. So we want to see how this plays out. So there's a fair value gap right here. Seems like there's a fair value gap right here. So let's just plot a OT from here to here. Let's see what's up with this, because the resistance seems to be getting ever so smaller over here. So we have a inverse fair value gap over here. We seem to be using this inverse fair value gap to retrieve towards the sell side liquidity. But here's the problem, right? So even if we do retrieve to the sell side liquidity, let's see. Okay, so we're using this inverse fair value gap to retrieve towards sell side liquidity, but it seems like we are on a bit of a consolidating phase. Let me see. Okay, so we need a market structure shift, because I'm not trying to entry right now unless we have a proper market structure shift somewhere around here. This is where I'm really trying to entry, because this swing high needs to be broken in order for a market structure shift. So I'm not trying to take no trade here because, oops. Okay. I'm not trying to take no trade right here because this is too close to the 30. Okay. So we swept liquidity, so I'm pretty sure this is just a liquidity sweep. So I'm trying to be on the buyer side of the thing. So of course we have a market maker sell model, market maker buy model. I'm tweaking. Why did I just say market maker sell? Okay, so we have the swing high right here. This is the swing high. So I'm expecting price to, you know, take out this sweep and then take out this high and then sweep from there, then retrace lower. So that's what I'm expecting. So over here we have a, let's see if we have any other confluences. Seems like we have okay, so this is the swing high over here. And we're gonna use this level as my swing high, because this is where the market really starts to go on a reversal. So we seem to have a market structure. No, we don't really have a market structure shift. Yeah, it displaces like right below. Seems to be over here. And so over here we have a SMT. Let me just search up SMT. Right. So it seems like we will be going on a reversal pretty soon, because US30 is also, this is bearish divergence so far, but I'm expecting US30 to go on a reversal as well, because I don't want to be on like the buyer side while US30 is going to the seller side. But you gotta realize that this sweep was taken out. See, this sweep, these equal lows were taken out. So right now is a bad time to be making a decision. Maybe I'm overcomplicating this, but what I do need to know is if we can use this fair value gap, this 15-minute fair value gap, and see displacement towards the upside. So I'm trying to take this low over here, this swing low. So I'm expecting it to take out this swing low, and then use this fair value gap to retrace towards at least this swing high. Because it seems like because we have a lot of choppy momentum, but I'm not trying to entry until this point, honestly. Because even if we do have a market structure shift, that doesn't really indicate much. Plus we are in the New York session, so seems like we're sweeping liquidity right here. Seems like we're gonna sweep liquidity over here. We're sweeping liquidity, so we're seeing a bit of momentum right here. Because it's gotta have a sweep over here. It's gotta have a sweep, and then I'm expecting it to go on a reversal right after. Let's see. So we have an order block over here as well, so let's point that out. I don't want to like make it too messy though. Like I don't want to make my no. Yeah, well, let's look at the. Let's see if this is going to. See if this hits TP like we anticipated. Can you play some music so that way it's not boring? gonna play some classic NCS type shit. I mean, but no, I'll play this. But let's listen to some depressing music. Alright, it's as depressing as it gets. But over here, let me check. Alright, this is fine. So we're using this as an inverse fair value gap. We seem to be retrieving towards the lows. I'm waiting for a sweep. Let's see what gold's doing. What are you doing, broski? So gold seems to be what's happening overall on gold. So we have an order block right here. So we seem to have a bit of a fair value gap right here. Seems to be using this as support. From what I can see, right? It seems to be using this level. So let's look at the AMD theory. So of course we have the accumulation, manipulation, distribution, of course. So we seem to be displacing higher. So that's not really AMD. Seems to be just going higher overall. Because it seems to be respecting this fair value gap. So overall we have a bullish bias, but it's pretty close to the top wick, so I'm expecting to take out this high and then reversal from there. Because we see a lot of bullish displacement, so I'm not anticipating a reversal until we take out this high. Unless we had like low resistance and then it immediately goes on a reversal. So what I'm expecting here is, let's see. Let me draw an OT real quick. Let me okay. So it seems like we're already in premium, but we're already in premium because it's almost here. So it's a very bad time to be entering if I'm going to go for an entry. No, I don't think I should be entering. I should entry always before 0.75. Oh my god, my Spotify premium. This is always so annoying. So yeah, I'm not trying to entry on gold because gold is in fact on a market maker buy model, but we're in premium. In fact, it's 2 confirmed over here. See, this is the swing high over here, parallel. So yeah, we are taking out this swing high pretty soon. Let's look at what S&P 500 is doing. Should I be okay now? Let's see what S&P 500 is doing. It's been a while since I traded anything on S&P 500, honestly. But yeah, bearish divergence on NASDAQ. So I'm not trying to take no trade yet. I can't really validate if it's gonna be a reversal yet, because stuff seemed to be going bearish still. I think because there's still selling pressure from what I can see, but the momentum's getting ever so smaller. So if it breaks this market structure shift, then we have a slight confirmation. So, but I really need to see some proper displacement above this market structure shift. Over here, we need to see a proper displacement above this market structure shift. So let me just search up MSS 1 minute. This is a 15-minute market structure shift. Ideally, we would see a market structure shift here, because then a 15-minute market structure shift is what I would really use as my yeah, we would use this 15-minute market structure shift as a... See, it's still sweeping. Because it's still sweeping, see? It's still sweeping. It's still sweeping. I don't like this chart. I don't know why, I just don't like this chart. For some reason it just keeps sweeping higher, further and further. Okay, that's not that great. Let's look at the short-term low theory. Say we have a short-term low. Let's consider this like a short-term low, and we need to see where the short-term low is going to form over here, because this is very buggy at the moment. Because it seems to be like very, how do I explain this? Because we have this short-term low, we have this short-term low. So it seems like we will be using this level, this level. This is an internal term low, and this is the internal term low. And we need to find 9 internal short-term lows and 3 internal term lows and 1 long-term low in between the internal term lows. So you see these are short-term lows because it's on a 15 minute. We have an internal term low, and same way we need to find like 9 more, I mean 6 more, or 4 more in this case. So we just need to find a long-term low, because I really need to consider a specific point of interest, because the long-term low is always going to form between 9 short-term lows around the 5th or the 4th. Is it the 4th or the 5th? Let me think. It's like the 5th, yeah. It's confusing to explain like this, but it does make sense in the bigger picture. Oh man. Let's wait for this to displace further. So I'm trying to see a market structure shift over here. I don't really want to see this 1 minute market structure shift. Doesn't really indicate much. I want to see proper displacement here. I want to see a bit of a pullback, and that's when I'm going to entry, because I'm going to use this fair value gap as my support level right here. Use this fair value gap and use it as support towards this swing high over here, because that's a swing high of the, so let's just say BSL TP. Just call it BSL TP. But I do need divergence though for a proper trade, because I'm not trying to take no random trade from like, oh wait, this is, oh my god, I'm so retarded, I swear. I need to see this broken. I see this heavy displacement above this. Heavy displacement above market structure shift. You see heavy displacement above this, and then I'm expecting a pullback. And this fair value gap to be used as a support level for a retracement towards the higher swing high, which is over here. So I'm expecting that to be my TP. I just consider this. How do I draw a line? BSO TP draw. Alright, so this is gonna be my draw on liquidity. Sorry. Okay, there you go. Yeah, we'll use this fair value gap. So right now it still seems to be displacing below the sweep. See, it's displacing below the sweep. Yeah, it's displacing below the sweep. So hell a lot of displacement. As macro news says, 10%. I mean, it's fair because NASDAQ was at an all-time high, like over here. All-time highs are usual though now. I mean, look at like the daily frame. I did do an analysis on the daily frame. Seems to be using this. So from what I can see, this is the lower wick, and it's close. That's so we displaced lower. This is bearish displacement. We have a market liquidity sweep over here, so that's what I'm expecting here. So we have a accumulation, manipulation, and then distribution. Yo, that does make sense now. What? I gotta go through my note real quick. So we have the accumulation, we have the manipulation, and we have the distribution. But then this leg right here has a accumulation, manipulation once again. Manipulation, and then we have distribution. That's fire. That's actually kind of fire. Because the AMD always happens, right? Manipulation is nothing but a sweep. So if you look at this, for example, this is just a sweep. Accumulation, we have a manipulation over here, and then we have a push higher. This is distribution towards the sweep. It goes on a run on liquidity all the way to the top, opens here, closes here. Opens here, closes here, because it's a green candle. Yo, that does make sense. What? It's a unicorn. Low, high, low, low, high, high breaker. And we have a fair value gap. Retraces back to fair value gap. 50% encroachment. Use the support back towards the draw. And then we have a sweep. It's a 5-minute change of character. You can't really consider 5-minute change of character a change of character. In my opinion, it would be a market structure shift. liquidity sweep. Yes, this is just a liquidity sweep. Because in this scenario, if you were going for a fair unicorn model, like a bearish unicorn model, you still can't get in because this just goes past. Liquidity sweep entry. Yeah, so once the liquidity sweep is done, that's when you're gonna entry. Low high low low. There's no high high. See, there's no breaker forming here. This would technically be like a mitigation block, but still you could technically go low from here like this. This is going to be like your entry area and then trace down towards low high low low high high, but it didn't make the high high. Use this as a retracement because this is just a sweep, so you could still use this level as like a stop loss and then retrace down because this is just an order block over here if you really think about it. It's like a sell side curve at that point. Knowledge, accumulation, manipulation. We have a distribution because this is the previous day. We have an accumulation, accumulates price, accumulates over here, manipulates over here, and distributes because it's open high, low, close. This opens here and then closes up here because there's a bullish candle. It's not engulfing, no. So let's see. So yeah, the lows swept over here. See, this is the sweep. In other words, the manipulation, and it distributes higher. See. If you guys want this note, I'll put it in the description, so it's easier. $15 Let's see what's going on here. We have an accumulation, we have a manipulation, and we have a distribution. Very simple stuff. Let's go to 1 day. We seem to have a accumulation, manipulation, and we have a distribution. That's exactly why this happened. What do we have here? We have a, let's see. We have a accumulation. There's a accumulation, manipulation, distribution. Yo, it keeps happening over and over again. What do we see here? We're seeing a high, so this is just a manipulation before, so that's not how it works. It should always be in the form of AMD. We have accumulation, manipulation, and distribution. That's exactly why this works the way it does. That's so fire though. Because it's always happening in the higher time frame, so you can always have a daily bias basically off of that. I mean, of course with confluence, but there's nothing. Candle is nothing but a range lower on the lower time frame. Exactly. So anything that happens on the bigger price, time is fractal. So anything that happens like as a small shift in the bigger picture is just a big shift in the smaller picture. So that's where we make money. I can't speak, but that small shift in the smaller picture is where we make the money. The higher shift in the smaller picture, sorry. So if we check for divergence, this is the SMT, so it seems like we are using this level, retesting this level right here. Seems like we're retesting this level right here, and it also seems like we are retesting this level right here. So the SMT right here, this right here is the SMT here, and you can see that this is the SMT. So we should probably reversal pretty soon. I'm not trying to take no trade here. Even on gold is on premium, so I'm not trying to take no trade here. But if you look at it like this, you can see that we have a manipulation, but technically we were supposed to distribute lower, but this fair value gap was used as support. That's why we retrieved towards the draw. So we should use everything in confluence with each other, not the AMD pattern in itself. AMD is basically power of 3. Let's see. I need a gangster to... Alright. So change in state delivery. We have a change in state delivery right here. This is a CISD. What is this? CISD. CISD right here. So now we have a heavy displacement above the change in state delivery. Therefore, buy side of the curve. Market make a buy model. Let's go. Confirm. Reclaim order block. We have an order block right here. This is an order block. Confluence. Everything is working with each other. This is a demand zone. In other words, demand zone right here. We have everything in order. If we have a sweep over here or a run over here, I really doubt that because we really don't have any equal highs. See, we don't have any equal highs anywhere close. If I zoom out to like maybe like the monthly frame, you see that this has been the highest high we've had so far. So there's not going to be any monthly highs lower. I mean, it's going to go higher, lower anytime now because we're at an extreme premium at this point. We're at an extreme premium right now, so alright, let me see. Alright, with that out the way, let me go back to my journal. Rejection block. This is a rejection block. No, we don't really have a rejection block here. My computer's lagging. Jesus Christ. Gotta get my PC fixed so I can really properly grind. See a bit of a... This is a weird market structure shift because it just swept liquidity and then now it's going up towards this. What's the bet it's gonna sweep, have a market structure shift here and then sweep liquidity right here and then just like retrace down. I wouldn't be surprised because it's the 5-minute time frame. It's consolidating, in other words. As far as the entry goes, I missed it because we're at premium. We're at a 0.75 as you can see. It's 0.25 of downwards, but 0.75 upwards, so it's higher than premium. We had a bit of an equilibrium rebalance over here. If we zoom into equilibrium right here, you see there's an equilibrium rebalance over here, and then we're going overall, we're on the buy side of the curve because we're breaking structure towards the upside. We have a sweep over here, which potentially indicates just a sweep backwards to the market structure shift, and then retrieves, and then this is a market structure shift once again. It's just a sweep, market structure shift. So we just gotta be on the right side of the curve at the right time with the right stop loss. So that's basically what it is. Gotta go back to my trading notes. Let me see. This is an order block right here. This whole area is an order block. So if you consider that, this is gonna be a mitigation, reclaim the order block over here. See, this is an order block that's reclaimed now. So this is a demand zone. So that indicates the fact that this is a demand zone. It's actually supposed to be these candles because this is an engulfing. If you look at it over here, see, engulfing over here, right on these candles, engulfing, bullish engulfing. We seem to have pretty good momentum right here, but this is an. I don't really want to pay attention to like the order flow because this is the breaker structure and this is the order flow right here, these candles. So if anything, it's going to use this as a propagation block, this order flow, because a propagation block is nothing but a point right above the order block where the price is about to return to. So this is a propagation block, and we're supposed to, this is, in a way, this is also order flow because this is the pullback before the breaker structure. Breaker structure is supposed to be right here through this swing high. So what does this indicate? W. Let's go. Let's look for any equal lows. We don't see any magnetic zones over here. See a bunch of individual. We have one magnetic zone over here, but that's not even enough resistance. Overall, it's not much resistance. We have a high resistance run over here, but that's probably because this is the time when New York opened. So that's why we have such high resistance over here. If we use this fair value gap as support, then we're going to use this to go up. Right now it seems like it's going to retest this level. But ideally I won't go for a trade anyway in this area because this is 0.75. 0.75 right here. This is the 0.75. We're at extreme premium, so not going for a trade here. I'm not going for a trade here. Yeah, I'm not going for anything over here. No, I'm not looking at gold today. Going back to NASDAQ. NASDAQ still seems to be sweeping liquidity. If you look at the 4-hour frame, you can see that NASDAQ is still oh wait, NASDAQ still didn't sweep liquidity. Okay, that does makes more that makes more sense. Why was I tweaking? Okay, I'll use this as my OT. Maybe yeah, over here. Oh, I was tweaking because this was supposed to be my swing low. Let's say a sell side liquidity draw. Let's go. Okay, displacement is still getting relatively lower, but we still have a lot of high resistant bearish candles forming over here. So if you look at it from the higher time frame, you see there's a huge singular candle. There's nothing but displacement over here. So I'm just gonna wait until it hits the sell side liquidity, takes out this draw on liquidity, which is the sell side liquidity draw. Let's give it some time. Let's give it some time. But I'm expecting, I don't think I would take a trade today, honestly. I would just wait for the trade to sort of give me a confirmed setup rather than just anticipate, because I'm not trying to be on the sell side of the curve, because I'm at premium at this point. So it's pointless entering over here. See? It's very pointless entering over here, because we're at an extreme premium. It's pointless entering over here. This is the sell side liquidity draw. Let me look at the things again from the 1 day. Let's see if we can spot a power of 3. We have accumulation, manipulation, we have a distribution leg over here. So we should be on a reversal pretty soon as well. If we use this, because right now on the lower time frame especially, we're still seeing, this is slight bullish displacement, but overall the trend is bearish. So we shouldn't be on the bias side yet. We're gonna get liquidated if we go for any buys at the moment. Let's wait. Patience. Let's wait for this displacement. We need to see proper displacement over this market structure shift at this swing high. That's when I'm going to take a trade towards the upside, towards the nearest drawn liquidity. I'm not going to target that drawn liquidity first. I'm going to target this as my drawn liquidity, BSL. And then over here, this is going to be if there's a convincing amount of displacement above this draw. But I'm expecting a pullback, and maybe if we see the second round having a lot of displacement, then I'm going to take it towards this swing high. It's actually supposed to be this swing high. Over here, this one. So overall, we see a formation of AMD happening in the daily candles as well. See, accumulation, manipulation, and we have a distribution leg. So it happens between sessions as well. So what we can do is we can go down towards the sessions. So right now it's New York session. By 8:30, the market should be done with New York. Okay, so everything's fine at the moment. So let's give it some time. Let's give it some time for a reversal. And let's wait for a reversal. There's still little bullish displacement. See? I see a proper market structure shift, at least from here. Minor market structure shift indication, 1 minute. So if this minor market structure shift indication really proves a lot of bullish displacement overall, that's when I'm going to go for an entry on the 15-minute towards the next draw. It's going to be this. Let's give it some time. And you see a proper fair value gap forming over here. Do we see a unicorn model? No, I don't expect to see a unicorn model here. Because if we really zoom in, you can see that there is a low, high, low, low. We don't see a high, high. We have a high, low, high, high, low, low. But if we see a fair value gap, I'm expecting price to do this. I'm expecting it to form a unicorn model. Fair value gap right here at this range, this one, 50% encroachment. Go towards the high. Take out towards this high basically. And then have a sweep, maybe a pullback, and then depending on the displacement I see over here, yeah, it's going to retrieve towards the next draw, towards TP. So that's going to be towards this TP. So yeah, it is what it is. So let's see, let's wait for it. Let's wait for the formation. Let's wait for the formation. Let's go. Alright, as always, believe in yourself. Believe in yourself, buddy. Believe in the things that you do. Believe in the things that you always follow. Because you are your only friend and your only enemy. What am I saying to myself? That's fucking weird. But yeah, so you see this bearish displacement, but not convincing enough. Bearish displacement, huh? We might be able to entry. Will this be a fuck shitty ass trade, or will this be a good trade? Only time will tell. Guess this will be a fuck shitty ass trade. Then my swing low is going to be all the way at this swing. So it's a 1-to-2 type of ratio. So essentially risking, gonna make this candle by swing low. So risking this paper, so I don't really care. I just want to improve. But yeah, so in other words, what I want to see is a bunch of displacement. Seems to be displacing pretty fast. Seems to be displacing. It's displacing. Over here. You can see that. But not too sure about this trade. We did entry at discount, but it's paper. We learn. It's all about learning right now. Seems like we're hitting. It's a lot of displacement towards the downside. Expecting a reversal, but seems to be displacing stronger. Seems to be displacing stronger. Over here. Yes. Come on, keep going. I know you want to. Let's go. This place, please. Let's go. I think I'll call it on the next draw on liquidity. I was gonna set this as my TP, but guess we're displacing lower, so let's let it go. Let's let it cook. Gold seems to be shorting pretty well. Waiting for... Okay, it seems to be bumping up. Can use this as my TP. Maybe I should have cancelled. Displacement seems to be going up. Okay, risk management. It's okay, stay calm. Stay calm. Stay calm. Alright? It's all gonna be fine. It's all gonna be fine. Everything will be fine. You know what, fuck it. Let's break even. It's just a minor pullback, but 485. I gotta journal it either way because every trade I have to. It's just the routine. This was my entry. E. And this was my stop loss. Sell. This was my TP. My mentors would probably laugh at me for this kind of TP, but it's fine. You live and learn. Let's go back to my daily trade journal. This is gold. It was 100 lots. Gold, usually I go for 100 lots. Plus 475. I took this trade from the huge US fair value gap towards the nearest draw on liquidity. think I should have, it's okay, we'll leave that none. I think I will reach for this. The type of displacement that I'm seeing here, it will reach for this. It's gonna displace higher, but I'm expecting it to reach for this low. With the type of displacement that I'm seeing here. It seems to be displacing pretty fast. See? Yeah. Market structure shift right here. It's heavy displacement from this, so this is technically a run on liquidity, but I'm pretty sure because of the heavy displacement, we're indicating towards this swing low. This cat's fighting right outside my window. I have no idea why they gotta ruin my piece like that, you know what I mean? But yeah, at least to this equal low it's going to retrace. Expecting it to hit this sweep here and then retrace back, reversal. It's displacing further. Seems to be going further below. Okay, it's okay. Great trade. That's 100. Let's check. I need this fair value gap to be validated in order for a trade to be taken. Can I go for 2 minutes? Oh, I can't go for 2 minutes. Never mind, I can't go for 2 minutes. Okay, that's alright. See, it's retesting this level. I need to see proper displacement. Because it swept the equal lows over here. Displace further from this swing low as well. So now I really do need to see some proper fair value gap being used over here. 15-minute one will be validated. If this 15-minute fair value gap is validated properly, then I will retrace towards the high. Simple. Short-term low. We have an internal tone low between two short-term lows. Terminal terms, those are going to be in between a long-term low. So yeah, let's give it some time. I feel like we could do that with interval term. Yeah, there we go. I don't have premium. If we use this level as support, then we'll use it as... I need this level to be retested. I need to see at least good displacement above this, or I need to see this level to be retested and then retrace. That's what I'm expecting. So, let's see what's our retest we see over here. Depending on the retest that we see over here, that's when I'm going to take a trade towards the buy side liquidity. So let's give it some time. How long have I been streaming for? 43 minutes? Jesus Christ. I didn't take the silver bullet entry. Oh, I hate this. So yeah, let's give it some time. Let's give it some time to retrace. Okay. See if we're using this fair value gap as support properly. If we use this as fair value gap as support properly, that's when we're gonna retrace towards the draw. I need to see a proper displacement, at least above this high, with proper displacement. This fair value gap ideally being used as a proper support, and then displacing way higher towards this BSL. In reality, this could be our first draw actually. This is gonna be our first BSL draw. Let's give it some time. Let's give it some time. We use this. I need to see proper displacement above this. This needs to be used as a proper support level. 50% encroachment tested right here, and then it needs to retrieve all the way towards TP, which is over here. So right now we're seeing a lot of displacement towards the downside, so I don't really want to see. I need to see a proper market structure shift from here. I see proper market structure shift. It's over there. Let's give it some time. It's using this as an inverse fair value gap. Not the time to be entering. Not the time to be entering. Because we have an accumulation, manipulation, and distribution over here, so. We're gonna use this level, retest this level, see what happens on the 5-minute time frame. Retest this level and then retrieve towards TP. Let's wait for it to form. This test, I need to expect a retest over here. My shit's lagging. Okay, this is a order block at this point. Reclaim order block. Not really. I see a 15-minute order block. To really confirm that. 15 minutes is like the lowest order block that I could confirm. Yes, let's wait for this formation to confirm. I see proper displacement here. I need this level to be tested, retested again as a support level. Let's draw an OT. This level to be tested again. I need this level to be tested again. I'm expecting a reaction somewhere at 0.5 equilibrium, and then we're expecting to retrace all the way towards buy side liquidity TP draw. Simple. But I need proper displacement to really make up my mind. If there's no proper displacement, then I'm going to use this. I'm going to anticipate the fact that it's going to probably reversal back to a 50% encroachment, and then retest this level maybe a few times. And when I see proper displacement, that's when the entry is really going to happen, because that's always how it happens. And it reverses from there. Okay? Simple stuff. So let's wait for that displacement. So I'm seeing a little bit of displacement here. A little bit of displacement. Yes, keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. I'm starting to see displacement over here. Never mind. Guess what's fuck me then. Okay, I can't go that low, but you get the point. Never mind. There we go. Proper displacement. There we go. There we go. There we go. Come on, boy. Come on, boy. I see you. I fucking see you over here, man. You can fucking do this. You know what I mean? You can fucking break this structure. Come on, break this structure right here. Break this bitch. Break this shit right here. Break this structure. This breaker structure needs to be broken. If there's a heavy displacement above this, then that's confluence. That's great. That's amazing. We're doing great. We're doing great. Alright. So we have a low, a high, a low, low. If we see a high, high, I'm expecting a reversal. If you see that, and the fair value gaps that's formed over here, we can use it as a support level if we retest this level, and then retrieve that extra confluence for a high probable trade somewhere towards this draw. That's right, this draw. That's right, this draw. 1 minute is always faster. It's the best case scenario for entry. 1 and 5. Because it's always faster. Seems to be dipping a bit. Probably because it took out this swing high. Took out this first draw. So if it uses this fair value gap, pulls back to this fair value gap, uses this as support towards the next swing. Sorry. Then we have clear indication. But ideally I would like to see displacement. That's not a must. So it had a reaction over here. There we go. So we are doing pretty well. We're doing pretty well. Doing pretty well. We're doing pretty well. I gotta go watch Dead Meat's new fucking thing, but apart from that, we watched correct my journal. Feels like a superpower when you like really learn something and you know the answer to some question. Something that actually does make a difference in your life, an impact, you know. Why does this fucking music make me wanna like damn, you know? There's a water flow right here. Water flow right here. I'm gonna delete this because this is not on the... Okay, well, I guess we'll enter now. It's okay. It's okay, boy. It's okay, boy. 'Cause I believe in you, man. I believe in you, man. I know you gonna be someone great. I know you gonna be someone great. I know you gonna be the greatest out there, man. I'm tweaking, but you will be someone someday. Maybe not today. Someday you will be who you imagined. A dream. But a real dream. Even if I lose this, that's better motivation for me to continue. Yep, I got stopped out. That's okay. So you gotta let things happen, you know. You gotta take losses in order to win. I mean, journal this. Third NASDAQ. And lots. What's the price of it? Like $300? Somewhere around there. Took this trade from the 15-minute fair value gap towards the BSL draw. Towards the BSL draw. What is Apex and Top Step? Let me check. Oh, it's Apex Trading. Top Step versus Apex Trading funding. Oh, it's the funding options. Some guys trading NQ, NASDAQ. Bearish displacement still. Impatience. That's why I lost. It's okay. Gotta manage my emotions, man. You can't rush into things too fast. That's what trading is all about. That's why a lot of people lose as well. Impatience. That's why. Just gotta be very calm, collected, and cool about 1, taking losses, 2, waiting for a proper opportunity. Doesn't mean you wait forever, but you gotta wait for something certain to be formed, you know? And just because it's formed doesn't mean it's a correct pattern. Tipping. Hold up. Second. Okay. There we go. Yeah, we got everything on track. Someone's checking my thing. Not too sure who is checking this, but someone's checking it. I can see it. I can see you. I can see you. Let me check. Let me double check with everything. Okay, I think everything's fine. Give me 1 second. Yeah, cool. Oh fuck, I just closed my tab by accident. There we go. I can in fact get it back. Computer's lagging like crazy for some reason. Jesus Christ, so many anonymous chameleons in here. Alright, so I think we should be fine. Yep. My Epic Games launcher is tripping right now because I'm not too sure why, but it is tripping. So I gotta make sure I can toss. There we go. It's all good. Alright, let's give it some time. Anyways, I'm gonna stop streaming because I have journaled everything. It's been an hour of a stream. Thank you guys so much for